Alright, there's that one. Expect to send that late night. And let's go here. Of course, sorry about it. I'm busy just doing things here. I still gotta update my shit later. There we go. All set now. Alright everybody, I am Phoenix Player. Welcome to have a morning, Saturday morning stream for ya. Depends who's waking up. But I want to do a stream today because my parents are out fishing, so I don't know when they'll come back in the morning. And I hope to do stuff, so I'll play some Minecraft in a while. This is the same mod pack I think I played last time, not sure. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy playing for that Vosk, but it's more of a pay attention to close game, and also I have somewhat of a headache right now from staying up late long, so I'm waiting on that before I take another thing to do, something more focus intensive. So, playing Minecraft today. Of course, it's like sea related. However, Subnautica 2 is out. Eventually, yes, but I'm being stubborn. I'm being stingy on the game. So I will play Subnautica 2. I played Subnautica 1. Oh yes. Well, maybe we could do a separate cipher for that, but again, maybe. I did some of the stream before on the console with the Subnautica 1. We'll see. I don't have Zero Below, which is, I think, was having a good one. Not really sure. But we are here today. We are going to play some modded Minecraft. Welcome all. Hope your morning's having a good one, or just enjoying trying to wake up. Without further ado, we'll get to it. And we are in one of my mod packs, sea related, so it's gonna be much more sea oriented. But I'm not strong on the configuration, so not really. Of course, I get a fucking spear, the worst out of the kind. God, that's awful. I was hoping to get that fucking classic sword from that, or a machete, but no, I get a fucking sword. I hate that. I always hate that when I get that odd. Well, it's Sonic Gears, so I should not complain about that. So I spawned on a freaking tree here. As you can tell, we're a much more sea-related one. So we got more things to worry about this time, and also this one. The sad part of it, that some indentations lead to more rivers and cause like a freaking consistent water noise. So, that's the one thing that's clearly can't be done about that. Many times I want to try to fix that, but it gets a bit, it's there, so you really can't say much about that. But I also can tell there's a slight bit difference, but slightly difference, probably don't know a difference. Oh, how things slightly look. But it probably doesn't look the same to you anyways, because one reason. I had a resource pack. For once, after a long time. Faithful! An old glory, an old resource pack that gives you a genuine change of the mod pack. However, in the current state is like its own, it doesn't do modded biomes, so that's why some mods don't look the same to you. Regardless. But I have Faithful installed. It was a very nostalgic resource pack for playing Minecraft days. So is Spax, but Spax itself, there are add-ons you can get, however it's a much more tedious process of getting the add-ons, and doing it. But as you can tell, Bering Sea is much more inclined to ocean survivability in some way. That's why some islands are weird or covered in water. Where's a backpack one? Don't be alarmed, this is actually normally how he looks. Really? Because of like the weird, because of the freaking mod. There are two mods that can let you change. It lets you change the water levels. However, the ones I experienced, looked around, didn't really do much. Except for this one. That's why this one's in this current state. Shotgun shells. That's just one thing that I can't really change much about that. That's why it looks weird to some people. Those villages look like they're freaking stuck in the water, so... Aye, fucking bush! As I was saying... it's because some mods change. This mod changed the water levels dramatically. As you can see from the map, some part of the normal biomes you will usually see are covered in water. For the aspects of what I'm doing for this mod pack, basically just enjoying the ocean, surviving the ocean. It's more of a not really of a strong one, in hindsight, but again, anything water related itself, it's always a pain in the ass to do. Take the bet from you. I got snow supers. We actually work on snow if we want to go that. Those don't have circular, so these are actually much more challenging to have. So, because cyclo would be actually better to have it, but no. Oh, free crafty bench. Oh, we got a cult and a mattock. Oh, mattock. I really hate that fucking bush. Because we have the structure of stone Paxel. Paxel is just basically another, there's a shovel and a thing. Of course, we have the Colt, but we don't have the ammo. Take the power glove though. Why? Because that gives me hits. Take the freaking crafty bench from you. But as you can tell here, the textures are a bit different. Though what shocks me is that they don't have for the 64-bit, they have for the 32-bit. We got swim speed, which is actually needed currently. You have swim speed for us. Depends what you want to take, really. Because right now, it's basically just basically trying to survive the sea or go and explore the sea more. It's either way. It's not totally underwater. I tried doing it many times, but I couldn't get it right. No matter how many times, I couldn't get it freaking right. I just chucked that and I got nothing out of that. Shocker. Not giving me Flash Flood, but the Flash Flood itself is a freaking performance motherfucker. It works, but it really is a fucking motherfucker. So we get some stone here. We got some stuff. So we should make some stone. Maple. You want to be a rustic? You get yourself a rustic one. Get yourself a rustic feeling using the wood, which is not that bad. It's more like freaking like drinking tannish or something, or darkish. I'm not really sure. But it's true that I'm getting stone here. There we go. Bring those guys up to snuff. This is why I'm using the Paxel. The Paxel can be both, but it's just I don't have the blueprint for that to replace the head. And of course, I got the fucking need everyone do all that freaking thing. We get a stone pick though. At least we got a stone pick and a Paxel. Paxel, like I said, it's basically it's a shovel and an axe. It's much of tools in one, but it's a pain. But that's how that works. And maples. I mean, maple anyways. Got a stack of stone. I don't know if you're on there. Maybe we could just go try for another batch of oak wood, maple wood. Probably can't do much with it though. Yeah. That's the reason why I do want to freaking have like a freaking vein miner. Oh, come on. Alright, buzz. We're busted off. It's just processing. Shocker. Have to back out to fix that. Just got a bunch of maple out of that. Oh, I probably chopped another one. Oh, skeletons here. But honestly, I think you gotta be cautious though. I got a bunch of wood now, but I don't know if it's bugged or not. But it looks like the flies are still flying around. Zombies are still active, so yeah, it worked fine. I'm not gonna question it. Oh, drowner. Not gonna question it. Not gonna question it. So now those fuckers can't go up here now. You stay in the sea, you stay in the current, I don't want to deal with your ugly ass. Because I need to defend my ass. That's by an axe. I got some copper at the cave, be nice to grab. Wait, I'm gonna smell when you smelled some iron. Ah, shit. Duh, shit. Well, there's this, so we'll be running around like crazy. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell! I think I disabled one of the mods, I think. I'm not sure on the AI thing. I think I did. I think I did not. I think I didn't disable the AI of the mobs. This is god awful. This is god awful. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, man. Of course, a delay there. Had a delay there. Rat bastard, you had to delay. You fucking had to delay it there. You fucking rat. That was just fucking terrifying. That disable that frickin'. No, frickin' disable that frickin' goddamn infection mod. Whew. Okay. Oy, fish. Sometimes we don't have a freaking like a decent weapon or ammo. Anyways, we're in a fern forest. We're in a meadow. The bombs are plenty of installed in this one. I think it is because both of them working now. Bisons. Oh! Ah, fucker, you got me with that. You rat. Ah, you got me poisoned. Ah, you fucker. Either I'm gonna die to this thing or the fucker's gonna get me. Well, the Guardian's down, so I have to deal with his ass. Suck it. So suck it, boy. Right, night here is hell. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, because I fucking made it tent so you can't just chill on here. Because they're gonna gut you. Oh, of course I get fucking hit by a bush! Fucking ate it. Ugh, fucker. Well, night's was a fucking nightmare. This probably was normal. Oh, hey, God, mother God. You don't get peace here. You don't. Okay, that's just a fucking nightmare so far. Huh. Right. Ah, fucker. Creeper. Right down to a fucking goddamn drowner. Go by the current, you fuck. Just give me some of this right now, because we're gonna be fucking a nightmare. Die, fucker! One's playing on a music disc. My lord. Plus, it'll go very quick with Amory's rounds, so be fine. At least one thing is, you think we can survive over here, but you're just freaking ambushed by a freaking thing, unless you have fucking, like, party artifacts to survive against the fucking hordes. But either way, you go away. Oh no no! Ah, fucker! Okay, I get a backpack. Free backpack from the fuck. Making more magnets. Okay. Yeah, fucking hell, leave me be. I got myself a magnet of 12 AC rounds in that thing. Nice. Oh, different. No, right. I forgot to change these things. Right at waypoint. Make sure I don't have anything conflicting here. I shouldn't. At least I pray wouldn't. Shouldn't, wouldn't, couldn't. What the fuck? Well, at least I got myself a backpack with some free gunpowder and an emerald. With some AEs, which is actually quite good. With some leather, rotten flesh, good for leather. We have punch. We have a jukebox, but we don't want to use those fuckers, because those are just irritating. By mod to be better. We got AE rounds. We got rotten flesh. I think we're fine with that part. I just need a freaking better blade. We can at least find some proper things here. Just don't look at the Enderman. Bearing, see, like I said, it's more ocean based, so we should try to find a better ocean based area. As you can tell, there's a reason why these fuckers are hyperactive. Because they make you force you to fucking make you way to not to go nuts on it and freaking stay on the surface. Intentive, some way of form. I was trying to like convince myself to drop it, but I can't really tell myself about that. Fucking! I think explosion isn't installed in this one. Let's just move on. Just give it a moment. If not, I have to then add that. I have to add that. Okay, I didn't add it. Explosion isn't. It stops the creepers' explosions. I didn't install it this time. So, besides the hell we have a freaking ice ocean, where I think it's just like frozen ocean region. We have a meadow. We have a small little areas for we can grow, we can build or something. Besides being mine colonies I had in here is in here. I think mine colonies not even necessary for basic survival. Unless I was trying to add that, I'm not really sure. But it's nice to just to build your own, try and survive the sea of world. That's why it's better to have ocean places. But again, can't really control the spawn of seeds. Doesn't really even know how to read the seeds anyways. So, lifting ways to force him to get out. Little piranhas. Yeah, they're not just alone, there's protection fish that trying to kill you. It almost entices to build like a freaking old thing now. Just ran I think in a lavender field. Lavender. Also can't do much stuff anyways around. It's a raccoon. There's a power tower there, which I actually want. Well, we got 9 mils. Not crazy. So that's a plus. I can make an iron pick stuff. He has like freaking 9 mil on artillery. I guess we can use that to store our gun to give it out with a Glock now. They have a Glock now. Alright, since we have some things, might as well make it into a fucking thing. First I want to save my iron, but I don't have room for space for it. So I can't. If I want to. It makes up a better Paxel though, but that's pretty much, that's APCs. That's iron. I guess we'll use the iron to make on the iron pick. Iron pickaxe head, so I actually have something to mine with than a stone right now. There we go. Iron pick. And also 12 gauge. I could just get rid of those out. I don't want to waste the space for that. I mean, I could have shoved it in here. You know, I actually shoved this stuff in here like an ass, but I didn't want to. I should go shove those guys in here. I actually don't need to deal with those guys. Mostly just for girls, really. Alright. So we got 8, we got some rounds for us, so hopefully we can get some processing progress in here. Then just fucking wandering aimlessly. But I had to get some better material. Okay. Since we're actually gonna be freaking nuts on the freaking people. Here can we build a good spot to be. I think I want to do mine column. I want to add mine colonies to the thing, but it really causes more fucking issues than it should. Well, I mean, I could build stuff like a nice little floating base for once. We could do something different. Like I said, we're just trying to bear and sea. So it's just face against the seas. Like I didn't add flash flood in here. I'm trying to make sure of that because flash flood can really fuck up the entire world and FPS like hell. of random challenges people do. I always try to replicate them, but again, it's mostly in time with the goddamn command stuff, which I don't like those commands. Really ruins the creativity. As we have an interesting place to build with. Personally think I actually want to stick right here and build my base in this weird water gorge. At least one of them. Because if I do get mine colonies installed here, it'd probably be interesting to have. I do need to update this mod pack for something more enticing than fucking surviving the seas. I just prefer to be in the ocean more, because the ocean more you actually experience the freaking horrors of what is underneath it. Because the only second option is to go back to the frozen cold ocean area. So we can actually embrace the mod pack once. Because it's all around sea stuff like crazy. So it's not one way or other. Mostly just giving that ground so what I want to build, what I want to do here. That's why! Bull shark. Rat bastard. Ooh. Ah, fuck up my thing again. The reason why I have my shit like this. Detail oriented. Goddamn bull shark. There's only one hack of the thing because we have those like goddamn piranhas. Ooh. Question is where do I want to build this water base? You're at this island right here since we're near to stuff, or go so they just go and stick with this one, just go with that one for challenge. A bit more harder. Personally, I'm going to prefer this side more. Because I get more access to the water idea. So let's make a little thing here. Because like I said, there's more like ocean related stuff is where really this mod pack shines. It's trying to. So we're going back to here to the cold ocean area. Why? Because it's actually a legit ocean. And two, is because it's where all the main shit's gonna be. That's the dagger of this thing here. Because there's that guy right there. There's another one over there. Like I said, it's supposed to be like sea related. I spawned near in a spot, but also not a good spot either. Ooh, it's cold. I think there's also a dungeon area. I think I'm down here. pillagers. What the fuck? There's also a dungeon reason. I think this is a dungeon thing, too. Yeah, I think this is a dungeon. I did add a mod that's like a freaking ice dungeon to this thing. Apparently this is it, probably, I think. Not really sure, but I think it's an ice dungeon here. Why does it sound like freaking dredge? Dredge. Oh, that's why. Yeah, that's the reason why I want to do this more. Oh, fucker! Bunch of pillagers in this spot. Yeah, this is a dungeon area of the ocean. Reason why? Because that's a fucking reason. But also because all the ocean stuff comes in the ocean spot. Oh, there's a bunch of blitzes. Those are not fun. There's another camp over there. What the hell? Okay. I mean, we could survive on the island like this, but if it wasn't much for deeper frozen ocean region of custom biomes, I bet it's been a lot more freaking dangerous, but also more entertaining. Oh, did they just die to freeze? Oh god. What the hell? That's the first time I experienced this genuinely, actually. I've seen a bit, so I also was running around. But it's a shocker. I guess the idea was inspired by Dredge. I explained that part, but Dredge is also its own thing, so... The ice maze is what I was talking about. Because it's an ice maze, so... Aquamarine. Jesus Christ. A sea urchin. Wow. Yeah, this is literally inspired by Dredge. At least the music, at least, by Dredge. Fun game. Haven't got far in it, but it's a fun game. Fun, relaxing, weird game. Oh, you fucker. Looking cold here. Oh! Yeah, it's literally a dredge. Holy fuck. What the hell are you? This I was trying to entice. What the fuck was that? There it is. What the hell? Ice maze or not, it's just... Oh, there's a... That's a pillager outpost, but... And that's... I laugh because that looks like more of a freaking oil rig. Does that totally look like an oil rig? I think they're all gonna turn into those things. Hey, tell me, it's not like an oil rig thing. Bunch of shit in there, though. Well, it's not really a thing now, it's just more ocean. I think it's just more like a weird thing. I mean, if we can set up base if we want to. Well, I like the idea of going over there, but this probably was mostly where the continents, most parts right here, and also in the ocean, regardless of it. Seems like more stuff underneath it. We nice to raid that as a whole, but yeah. Feisty the fish. Get rid of that guy, Spider-Man. You stay dead. Oh, what the hell? Oh, those guys look ugly. It's actually very massive and spend on the maze. I hear bullets. Jesus. A gold thing. I need to get rid of those fucks. Jesus, guys. If you want to explore more of the ice maze, we could if we want to. I think it's more of a freaking hell, guys, scare a hellhole. Anything. But near the goddamn like wall rig-ish thing. It's interesting to see at least. But again, I'm also at a like a or at a fucking mod that increases water levels dramatically. So it could be not even look like this at all. It could be just like covered in ice everywhere, and the deeper it is. But since we have this mod installed, things look like as is. So not as menacing, but regardless, it's like its own thing. Still menacing as hell though. Oh lord, I just don't like hearing that. It just terrifies me. We have another pillager area over there. Looks like we're also getting close to a stony shore region. It's not as bad. Ooh, cold water. Ooh, cold water. Of course you got me fucking at me. Needs to go back to like a mega forest region. It really depends really what you want to do. Personally, I want to do is because that's where all the ocean stuff is, as you can see from the creatures. But since we spawn into an area where it's not much strong of creatures, it says there and there, but you can kill by a bull shark, but this is much more entertaining. Give us some resources there we need if you want to. There's a tundra underneath by a grove of snow. It really depends. The more we keep walking around, less things we get done. Ow. There's Atlantis stuff, which is actually a separate dimension. So Atlantis is actually a pure underwater thing. You think it says I had to go more ocean? No, I actually thought I looked into depths on the mods. Well, literally. One of them was Atlantis mod. Atlantis mod itself is actually a genuine dimension underwater completely. Also want to get some freaking stone as well. But to get the Atlantis stuff, you need to make a regular port if I'm correct, really. Because to make the Atlantis portal frame, you need to get a bunch of drop Atlantis, Atlantic core. Ocean stone is basically water. Nah, it's not that bad, but I don't know how the frame is. You gotta work with it. But you need to find like an ocean lantern, which is basically all that, and the sea lanterns. Find Prometheans. Or killed by any of these mob droppers fuckers. Or find this fuck. And of the maze. Mother of the maze. Which is actually much more dangerous anyways. When the portal frame is built, I think there goes when you find Atlantis stuff. Because you need to find like the wand of Atlantis or something. But I also think I had like a separate mod that's much more horror to the thing as well. But Atlantis is in here. I just can't exactly remember how, but you have to find some things and build a Atlantean frame. Then a portal is there for you to use. Then you go into Atlantis. At least that's the genuine idea of this. Because I'm just exploring around the frame of this entire biome before deciding to go to what I want to build, which I build a floating base. But it's not just this, it's actually an entire whole freaking world of fucking things else in this mod pack than just whatever. There's another pillager outpost. Two on the side, really. I like to grab that freaking lantern so bad right now. It's cold in here, so cold. Ugh, that film was really. But it's probably where we need to go and probably get some stuff for Atlantis, probably. So the frame itself is a pain. So there's the exit of the entire biome. You probably can actually use say to get like to get something else out of that for that entire ocean biome. That's a deep hole. Eesh. Woo! Me too. God awful cold. The lantern. Thank you. There you go. And here's the main ocean. There's a ruin underneath there too. Looks like some of the biome expands down to here. But it's a cold ocean, which is where we want to go. At least build something around here, at least. Bunch of Atlantis stuff here and there. Sea frames. A whole bunch of goodies. And that right there. Fucking hell. Come on, you fucker. Get me out of this. I'm gonna freeze to death because of this fucking thing. Ugh. 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 Fucking rat. Ooh. Yeah. Right. 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 Like I said, it's not just that. It's actually fucking thought out of how to be fun to a near biome. There's a bunch of more Atlas ruins though, which is actually entice you to go explore more. So there's actually much more to it. Matters where you're at though, really. Dark again. We'll go up here. Let's go explore the rest of what I missed. Apparently our village got flooded. And our village got flooded. See, it goes very deep too. Mm-hmm. There's an armor there that got freaking flattened. And a blast furnace too. We got a freaking blast furnace though. Ah, shit. There it is. It's free iron anyway, so. We got a blast furnace, which is actually nice to have for ore, but as of right now, busy just exploring the ice side of the ocean. I think phantoms are coming soon. I need to take a snoozer. At least I'm taking another one. Do you need to take a snooze though? We'll take a snooze. I don't want to deal with the fucking night hell. Alright, so we got out of that for now. Let's actually go and explore the other side of the island, see if we can do anything, because I'm planning to build, my idea of building on that floating base, I actually like that a lot more. Of course, it gets smacked behind again. So I want to see how the full scale of the ocean is. At least that side of the ocean, at least. Because they plan to go explore that around there again. But also building the thing's also a pain in the ass. More. Unless we find like a better ocean that doesn't have too much shit going on, then we do that too. But regardless, it's not pleasant. Gotta love me a niner. It looks like part of it is correct, so the entire tundra biome. Of course, it could be a cold ocean regardless of it, which sucks. But at least he shows me the theory what I'm dealing with. Picture for them free ice mates for reasons. It's gonna be fun to explore this during their fucking ruins. Ugh. If you're doing, you set up a base down there at some point. I plan to do that by raiding one of those freaking oil rigs because they look funny. But again, it's gonna be a pain because not really fun up spawn. If it was around here, it'd be like it's like around the edge, would be nice. But no, it's inward more. I guess they're gonna raid that completely. But no, I don't have the ammunition or the power to deal with that horde yet. Or just getting bearings, really. Okay. So what that tells me is that this side's entirely ocean ice frozen. Basically, I want to go over here. It's a nice floating swamp area. I like to see all the options, all of my variants first, most of the time. Let's go to the pumpkin area. Because I always get like these fucking tigers. Because there's an alumni area for flowers. Vendor mine is business. 2 vendors. Don't get near me, you bastard. I'm not looking down at you, so don't attack my ass. I hear you're near me, you fuck. If there was more to this base, I just realized. Oh, fuck! You stay down. I don't want to deal with you. Yeah, okay. Okay, that was a way rude awakening. We'll see after that fucking little colony over there, that village stuff over here. You stay away from me. Oh, he's coming up here. You fucking rat. What we got? We got blindness immunity. Gives us 20 speed. Swim speed by Sea Wolf. Let me put cosmetic. We can put that for cosmetical. We have speed regardless. Let's raid these villages here. See if we get anything useful out of this. Even though these are smaller villages, they don't carry much. But they carry something. I like that. Yeah. But it requires 19 rounds. We only have 45 rounds. Which sucks. Denying my Wi-Fi. Which has been obvious being a pain. Sorry about that, guys, for some reason. If anyone wanted back out, OBS wanted to crash for some stupid reason. But you still hear me, that's fine. As long as you can hear the game, that's fine with me. It's fucking OBS. Okay, I'm gonna fix my fucking hands for that. We got blueprint, no Cinderines. We have a blueprint for APC rounds and more. Also emeralds, which actually is nice to have. That's the 9s. Just get a batch of iron. That. So Paxel and iron, which is actually much more nice to have. Reason why, because both of them are needed to make a good one. Aluminum is a nice one. Material-wise, it's not even good. Purely iron pickaxe. Oh, we got a fresh new batch of iron, which is nice. We can actually do some more things with iron. We should have to actually make an iron head. I mean, it depends on if you use iron head or if you use a freaking emerald. I think we use emeralds. Use the emerald more because one is the best. Much more durability and also faster. Fucking hell! Yeah, I hate that. very ornate with my shit here. Except for that. Here's the reason why I have those books I'm not going to show you now. Except for torches though, but it's something else. Ugh. Goddamn fucking bastard. Okay. We'll see Ray and all our stuff anyways. Because that's mostly there. A little weird check. It's the same thing. I could just go kill this iron golem and get more iron from him. But I really don't want to. Okay, so we explored that side of things. Let's move on back to the forest or explore that side of things, but we got the idea. There's a bear there I don't want to kill. Don't want to. Two of them there. Let's see what's on this side, and I think we'll go step of it, our floating base. It's gonna be interesting how that's gonna work. Let's go look. I mean, you could just stick using barrels. It's gonna be sunset again. But as you can see, there's a bunch of creatures in underwater, so it's not just that. There's like a bunch of fucking hordes in the waters, so yeah. It's not fucking easy. But overall, we got that side. I think there's like a prairie showing up on that side, but it's on a mountain. Bit of a prairie down there near the alumni. I think on that side of things we got enough of what we need. And more down here, see what's down here, but that's my let's take a little trip down here. Let's see what's on this side. Or because we're more shrubland or mows. I'm not getting chased by a fucking bull shark. What we got in here looks like quite hell. We got aspen forest. We got aspen wood, which is actually not bad. Aspen and old birch grove. I think there's witch hazel in a mountain here. You shut up. Aspen here. It's not that bad to have an aspen spot. Anyways, I almost dropped my shit there. Aspen was nice. We have maple. You just want to keep a stake of a rustic floating base. We could stick with that. You stay down. I don't have proper things with me equipped. When I do, you'd be freaking have to worry about your ass, but I do not. But what I'm basically seeing is basically seeing what's available here before I make the decision. There's an R-powered tower there we can go and scavenge, hope for a diamond, but if we get more iron the better, or gold the better. Need your string though. Only one? Give me two. Holy fucking hordes. Oh shit. Oh shit! Oh, you fucker. Give me your string. Run, boy, run! Oh, that's a blessed helmet. What the hell? Better than I have here, actually. Yeah. Well, the cosmetic of iron helmet. You stay down. You too. Let's see what's in this tower, and I think we'll be all good now. At least hopefully. Because I keep sticking one meter around consistently. People don't like that. Well, let's see what's in the tower here. Oh, another 9 mil, which is actually much better if we got some iron. We actually have a better chestplate of Ancient City. One time they get darkness, I get armor and more health receiving. Damn. That's a regular one. There's a fine silk dropped. I should keep that. That's actually nice to have that. But we got more 9 mil now. I was hoping to get more APC rounds, but I'll take 9 mil. I'll take 9 mil. I know. Not gonna last, but this guy trains like a freaking nuts on the bullets. That's why I did the APCs are better with this one. That packs more of a punch. So we got gold, we got more iron, which is nice to have. We actually can go make some proper storage for more ammo we find. But overall, I think we're gonna get off our adventuring here and go to start making our floater base. We also need to go some wood hunting. I do want to get some aspen wood. I think it'll look nice. It's aspen, nice to have. Aspen. Oh, fuck it. This is gonna be a nightmare. Make sure I'm fucking surrounded. Give me some aspen. Need more aspen saplings. Needs to be on here. It's not as bad as there, however, we got more. We got 12 aspen saplings, which is fine with me. Aspen, and we got decent logs of aspen, so decent amount of aspen wood, maple. So we got some maple and aspen. We want to go rustic. We really want to go rustic setting. Really, yeah, since it's working, it's gonna be offhand. So regardless, I still need torches. There we go. There'll be light. Sure, there's fucking mine more of the stone and iron on the surface. Well, I got my variant of it. I got 15 back on it, so I should fine with that. Pretty soon this Paxel is gonna go, which is fine with me. I don't want to do a Paxel. Got the blueprint for it. So we got some aspen, which is nice. I think it's time to go to the base location. Okay, leather straps. The scraps are just really useless junk. Yeah, actually got a sword to drop you with this time. Junker. What you dropped? A Glacian Iron Sword of Surrender. Well, there's that. I got some weapon besides my pistols. It's something. Well, it'll last long though. Then I give it to Paxel. It's done its deed for me for now. It's done for. We have a Glacier Gladiator inflicts shocked. Has armor piercing and cold damage. Nice. Nice. But let's get out of here. Let's go to the base location. So we're gonna have something. We can build something fun here. I had to clean a spot out. It's crafting time. What the fuck? Where's we got a furnace there? At least we got something for this, but I do need to burn some aspen wood. We'll burn some maple. We'll burn some maple. We have a bunch of saplings for it, which is fine. We have a bunch of lavender. Let's turn it into purple dye if we need to. Or a weird stew. Lavender. Nice. Well, obviously he's going with that. I'm gonna go and start chopping. I do need a better pickaxe head than stone right now. I mean, I have the iron. So I plan to build like a little floating base. Busy. Yeah, we'll take a look around. Alright. We take things. Stiff hands. Times. Alright, as for iron, we can make an iron axe head. And a stone right now. Stone's nice, I can replace it easily. Do have a regular iron axe head. Maybe get some nice wood around here, or start to grow a freaking bush around here. Maybe a bunch of Jericho wood, which is like a mild wood coloring. I mean, if you want to fix it, well, you can do it well, but I think we'll go with the rustic maple and aspen. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do like a rough aspen, a rustic aspen boat base. And red maple, get some red maple, but we get maple regardless. And let's get our aspen growing. Aspen takes a sweet time. The best card actually I could do is I could do this for one, or maybe do two. Aspen is a tricky tricky tree, but it's nice. I just like the wood. Okay, so we're doing our rustic via rustic boat feeling. Yeah. Question is where we're gonna shove it, because we were doing with the freaking ocean waves there over here. Think of over there. A little spot right there. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Some of it, I'll tell you that. Here's for game where we can charcoal. We got oak saplings, so that's actually good for us. We can actually give oak. We can charcoal, which is actually much more better to use to burn our maple with. Because I got them coal. I think I don't have this one installed. I don't know, that's in the other one. Okay, we got oak. These fuckers are gonna keep yapping their tails off. Yakking the tails off? What the fuck was I thinking of that? Eh. Alright. Tradersman's here. There's a reason why, because we can't make chests. We need to have oak chests for stability. Someone pissed off somebody off. He's hurt himself like a dumbass. What you got? Glowing moss, fern sapling, hydrangea, yellow tulip, and a rainbow birch sapling. I have like only have 2 emeralds, and you have junk. You have junk, boy. Sorry, but you have junk. You give him the apple. Or Brady, give him better apples, they can take it. There you go, you can wash this little thing here. Come on. He has a flower in his hand, he ain't gonna eat that. But I can go after this, clean it out. Those little thievy bastards can open your chests. Just FYI. Okay. I want to build a nice little boat one. I gotta make some aspen. Aspen. I can make a bro with them. So no. There's aspen tree right there. One thing was tricky with the aspen, like I said, their saplings don't drop often. Is it gonna use it to grow my own shit though? Yeah, looks like it's getting dark out, so that means dealing with fucking whores. So I want that spot. Does it really matter? Not really. Spot 2. The annoying part is I hear the water effects like a fucking mental. Just a few more. Can't worry about these fucks though. We're almost there. Maybe I'll stick with the aspen. There you go. Just want to kill this raccoon. Sorry about that, coon. You're just being an annoyance. Sorry about that. Surfer's working on leather. Start smite down to leather. I mean, I could do it. We do half and smite down to leather. One thing would be nice to add, be in Mystical Craft. But Mystical Craft is only for older Minecrafts. Really can't do much about it. Okay, so we're using the maple stuff for this one. Since we have the barrels, we used to build a frame. Which is quite odd, but we have a little screen here. We can build a little small little thing here. Which is quite like that. Shit, fucking not shot me, you rat. I mean, you know what about stuff? I really don't have much of it. Works during waiting for the freaking maple to grow. We need a redwood, but I prefer to have some proper things. We can just go back and go into a chopping spree back to there and just go and get some more maple over that. Desperately need it. We'll see if it counts for that anyways. Don't look at the end there. Free copper. Hey, fucker. There's a maple. What's that be? Saves me saplings. Merely, but it does the job. So we got some 46 maple. And I think we'll do another of these guys. I'll sneeze. Ah! Alright. Sneeze again. I need a bit more. Maybe too much on that. No, that's fine. There we go. It's raining now, nice. That was so good, goodness. Ah, fire. This fucker's gonna move. There you are. There you are. janky. Let's go. Fine. Alright. That's more like it. Why does it be like that? Here we go. I guess sorry for not talking much. I get subconscious at times. Try to be myself, but of course not my dad. I'm glad everyone's hoping to have a great time. Fine. Danny, we're still in there. They're just weird ones, honestly. Let's see. Get a bird. There's a little cave in there. I don't know if we can find it. Or there. There's our tower power there too. So nice. You want to go after this map? We go here. Is that the right? Oh. Nope. Give an arc lock. The pre bucket. Where'd you grab that? Just got our full stack of that for now until we get gold, which we can make a gold one. Alright. Went around there to what? Maybe go up there to the swamp area. You also go into the swamp area over there too. Our side, go down that hill. Nice. Nice when I go on to avoid good one the other way around. I think we want to kill these striders. These are just are a bit annoying, but they give us deep permasense. We should grab these things honestly, because we need it for making our lantern. So actually gonna grab those. Actually, go be hunting. Have to make one. There's an illager. Because they're near ocean regardless, so that's nice. Well, I think more of a lake or marsh anyways. If it was ocean, would be a lot better. That would be a good spot to build our base in there, but too late. Maybe we can look at it later. We could just actually build our ocean base on there. 9 colonies. If I get 8 of those, would be better. There's a dark oak forest in here. That's good. Oh shit. Well, there he is, entirely infested. Let's actually show what's on this side now. I'm also near a witch hazel. There's a blue sheep. Oh, is there a strider? Fucking ass. Try getting more against some gold surface skull. There's nothing much on this side besides another big marsh area. Bad. Better to have these in my thing. Better. Looks like he's the thing now, so. Nice well figures going fishing. these guys out. Okay. At least we got those pop drops in. It just sucks to get here to freaking water consistently. But yeah. Works. Oh, next thing's getting sand. Alright. Burn the rest of that into charcoal. More maples. Of course, sticks to that freaking apple like a rat. That's why you don't keep. That's why you keep your inventory for that. Probably going to freaking hunting spree, kill these freaking things. So I don't understand why they spawn up here. My guess is probably some of the mods configurations don't agree with each other. 21 of those. We're almost there. There we go. Takes care of all those freaking rats now. Because they were causing too much spawnage issue. Yeah, it's just annoyance. So we got some sand. This will be fun to build. I might make a little small pathway to the other half by going excavation to the marshland. That's gonna be fun to build a colony on. It also means we have to go do huge excavating. That's gonna be fun. What now? Oh, blue dye. Actually, have two for I could use it on you. Actually, need the blue dye. For once, you got something useful. I need blue dye. Because I need to make some blueprints, but I don't have the proper stuff yet for it. And we'll get to that soon, because we do need to start mining for copper and resources. We have enough to do one thing, but we do need more of those what we gotta do. So there are some again, there's some surface things we go over there to do so. There are also some caves by the mountains you can just go in and just go to town. So I plan not to go straight to the mining part yet. Because when we do, it's going to be a big commitment area. My goal right here is like to build like a little small little home right here on this area. Then branch off into the marshland, this great big marshland for the colony. For a colony when I get mine colonies installed. I think it'll be very nice. So we got quite a bit of things in here. Actually for like ocean related, but still we can probably do some funny things with it. But I think the rest of it now is basically waiting to get the glass, but also start mining. There's really nothing else to do right now, really. Besides we're doing something, but eh. But I think it was like a successful small stream, so I'm proud of that. Nothing big though, but we'll do something later. So we'll do something later. Because right now we're basically just enjoying it and just enjoying a peaceful time of a morning stream. Why not do anything too chaotic? Well, it's afternoon now, but still. I think it's gonna be a fun thing to break through here and explore the marshland and go and get to kind of take a gigantic city out of that. As right now we're going for resources hunting now, so you need to install the mod anyways. Oh, those tribes are just more annoying than anything. I got Primicium though, which I need to make for Atlantis stuff. At least parts of it, at least. I can add erosion to this, I think. So let's at least get some proper things. At least want to make a gun station. Copper. We need a bunch of copper for it. Mostly the surface level stuff, we're not really into the deeper stuff. So I'm busy looking around for surface iron and copper. Big question, why I'm getting copper for? Well, I have copper for, I need to make for my bullets. And for any, like, machinery in here now. Depends what I added or not, but I think it's just basically exploring or whatever, really. Not entirely sure. Really just gonna make some torches here, so we don't get jumped behind. Because it can tend to happen. Just have a sec to make one thing before we need to for parts of it. So, that's good. Try it right there. Always keep extra crafting benches in your hands. Oh, there's some emeralds. One emerald at least. Hello, welcome, welcome. We got copper. Oh, I see. Alright. There's more stuff. Oh, emerald. Well, I assume we can all have that place. Yeah, door method for that one. Well, let's see. I have my own mod packs as well, fishy. Quite a few of them. I'm not really into fantasy stuff though. Sadly. Nope. Nope, I'm old school. You gotta learn from your mistakes and research and experience it. What does it? Oh, I mean, there's a boss in there. Okay. Oh shit. You're up there in that little fucking corner. What you got here? Experienced iron shovel smashing. Huh. Guess we can turn that into silent gear. There we go. And you are a thing I want. Okay, what do you have? Are you just a random or are you a dungeon? I'm still high up, so it could be a dungeon, from what I know. Yep, you're a dungeon. Yeah, that's what I want. Good, 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 good. That's what I want. And you get up there. Those depth striders are just more annoying than anything. But I got myself a dungeon area. We have respiration. We get max health. That's worse than that. That's basically what that same one is about. I get respiration allows us to breathe longer in water, which is nice, but we're not even near that. But it'd be nice to have that though. But I think that's good. But anyways. We got Enforged. We got Enforged. Metal Stubbornness. 8 of max health compared to my 5 of max healing is much better. And we got those two. Got some free redstone too. And we got more rotten flesh and more buckets. And music discs. Hoping to find more than that, but no, apparently not. What we find out is we got a decent amount of copper for now, which is nice. Depends if you want to go deeper or just keep going, swearing around the surface stuff, because we're not going to find anything useful at this current level. Oh, you fucking piranha! You fucking piranha! Hey, mother. Ooh. Yeah. Oi, oi. Even though we're like a mild shore length, we still gotta deal with those guys. He's making glass. We can actually start making some iron. Make some iron. I'll take the 32. We can actually put some glass in the house. I'm gonna kill you. Alright. Or he's waxing what I need the blue dye. That should be enough blue dye for now. And then we can see on the snow. Missed you. Maybe some APC rounds later. Alright. We got roughly 12 things worth of dye, which is good. Because we need that for to make Silent Gear stuff, but we need paper. That's something I should have done for us, of course. Goddamn Sreeds. Man, we're not that far up, we're gonna just find around the edge. So I need fucking paper. Alright, we got that going, we can start smelting the copper. And we get my iron, and we do this quickly. There we go. It's your spot again. Oh, you mother god. Like you're over here. Actually, I'm gonna deal with you over by my base, so I don't care. So we got the gunsmith. I got 2 copper being smelted down. I need you though. For that. And I'm gonna take that. There we go. We can actually make our guns now. Except for we don't. We're selling glass. We can reuse that to get our thing. Our redstone is only 2 redstone, which we do need to make for that. This one we find our guns, but we don't have any really. Besides the shotgun. The reason why we need this is because to make our ammo. Bunch of copper requires gunpowder to get our ammo, and that's why we need a bunch of that. You see the reason why copper is not. So why copper is very essential and will go quickly like crazy. Even with the small amount of gunpowder we have, it takes a whole lot of copper. It takes a lot of copper. What else we got? We can't use that guy. We need TMP though. Using our pistols more than anything. I could also change my things for gold if I want to. Which would be nice. It would be nice to make the underground, so might as well use that. And we'll do that with this guy. He's trying to eat something with his hands. It's a little thing for that raccoon. What's this? We need glass and a chest, so. Actually, we're just supposed to. There we go. Oh, fucker. It's a guardian. Of course, I expect to get that fucker to spawn. Where's your thing now, you rat? There we go. what you dropped. Unlike Kappa Sweatering, Unbreaking 3, compared to my max health resistance. Let me get a regular asinine one. Yeah, Prismisty Shard. Alright. Got that taken care of. Let's see, we got 64 on the iron there. Ah, phantoms! I hate these phantoms. They should never been in Minecraft in the first place. You can't turn them off either way, for some reason. This one doesn't work anymore. I'm going to show you how much it takes. So, what we're using mostly is our 9mm. See what takes 10 copper and it takes only 2 amount of gunpowder to get some 9mm bullets. These all range from many. The 12 gauge require copper and that. APC rounds requires 10 of 2. It requires 15 and 3 if we want to use our gunpowder to get bullets for this guy. When I try for like a round. And some retention don't agree well with it. But how do we get gunpowder? By killing or making find sulfur, coal, or bone meal. Or as you find niter, sulfur dust, and sure it gets you a bunch of coal. Or you can find sulfur dust and the gravel, but however that's only for Alex Caves. Give you 1. Or thermal side of things, you can find thermal and niter, you get 6. That's why you need to go deeper for anything. They also get our freaking gunpowder. I could cheat with gunpowder if I want to. I could. But that's just that, and you got these again. Customize all you want to. Like all a bunch of damage you can do to the thing. This way we can do so much, this is a cult, but still. And I can make attachments to any of them I want to. Like redstone, iron, and gold. You get the idea. As you can tell, how much of copper it takes already. It's ridiculous. Well, until we make our move over here, we're gonna need to do that. We got some more on the APC, which is fine. But now we find a good spot to mine for resources. So I just want to kill that fucker right there.
Huh?
You're the nasty wind howling like crazy. You got these little piranha fuckers. A leech. God damn it. Leech infection, my ass. Crashes it. That car is ticking player null, bastard. Oh wow, shocker. You have a net infection. Anyways, let's clean that up. No. At least that's what we knew about that. Because both of these levels there is a freaking update anyways. But since we are now here refreshing it, we should do a couple things. And that is adding mine colonies. Oh la la la, mine colonies. Small mine colonies, which are always nice to have. Talking is just adding like a freaking little AI talking to you people in your play small colonies. It's really weird. Let's see. Mine colony has been updated tweaks. Mostly got disabled these two. We're basically going to try and avoid too many things, but I know these two have crashed lately. Not adding that for reasons. So those take care of the more of the mine colonies as you guys get more just crazier. But that's for you to dive into. I'm doing it because I want to do a freaking on what village I like quite enjoy. I guess I had churros, and I finally have churros, and then we actually do something with that. The quest line, no thank you. Benzodines. The Minecraft critters, that just makes it weirder. Okay, before we go any more further, let's say get explosion isn't. Because explode isn't. Because it stops the frickers from wrecking your entire area. Again, sorry for like doing this in the stream, but again, since I'm right here trying to get rid of that infection, well, that happened. There is explosion isn't. Best mod out of the bunch. That's, you should really get this mod if you don't want it things destroyed. Okay, let's get back into the batch. Let's hope it runs. Okay. And you're gonna be this because you got changed since streaming is still changed. Oh, there it goes. Because how my setup is, sometimes it gets really fucky with it. So it's not because it just gets really fucky. Now that's taken care of. Let's go back into our thing here and see if that infection's still around. Probably is. I gotta find something to get rid of me then using Milkway. Mine colonies. You can now at least expand to that marsh area which I planned earlier. I have to go push an update for Bering Sea. Ugh. It's gonna be fun to fuck around with after this stream. I got to push an update for this since I added more. One thing with my mod packs, is like, because since under certain versions consistently update, I try not to keep on being repetitive. But that happens. Fucking hell. Okay. You gotta die because of the fucking infection, eh? That's a thermal. Vital knowledge of secure. Yeah. Alright. I'm probably gonna crash this again because of the fucking leeches. Ugh. There we go. Crashes again. At least I know one thing is that certain is that that's an issue. You got a bunch of those leeches. If that, you gotta wait your pain ass time, but they can't escape that. Either because it's probably something to do with the ticking or some configurations of it. So that's just how that's gonna go. So be mindful of if you're playing with that mod pack, be mindful of that. One thing is, thankfully, these things are quicker to load up than the original Minecraft days, so I will get credit to that. But we got rid of those fucking infection things. Or should I just push the water down, or push it more down or something? Not really sure, honestly. Well, it's true though, I'm planning not to stay much longer on this one. But doesn't mean I can still get something done. At least want to get some progress done for once, then just fucking just bitch about it. You got progress, I got parts, I just need to start fucking mining. That's the main part. I just need to find fucking reeds so I can actually make the blueprints for a proper gear. But I don't have the materials for either. Which sucks, because when I make copper, I got copper hammer, but not gonna last for durability wise. At least that's a note to me that if you get infected with the thing, you gotta wait it out and suffer to death. Or just try to fight it, because there's no way to cure that bastard. You want milk to crash at the fucking thing. And, you bastard. That's why you have to make a dummy world. Sometimes mod packs have this issue. You have to make like a dummy world so they can load that one, they can still load in your normal one. You don't lose them. It's just like a weird glitch. For some reason the mods I had. I don't know what it is. I try to understand this thing, but it's really just more of an annoyance than anything. Don't tell me to back out and fucking do this again. Fuck's sake, I'm sorry for this, guys. Yeah, my god, I just goddamn awful. Really, I'm sorry you guys had to experience this fucking thing just to get back into that fucking shithole. Well, this happens when you play Minecraft and don't know the ends and works of fucking understanding it. That's why that's why you just experience it, trying to understand. Because you're not tech savvy enough to even understand and break into the thing. But yeah. Some guys need to make dummy worlds so they can go and get rid of it, then you can load in your world. I'd be fucking pissed off if I just got to leave the work because of that fucking issue. See, it's back again. To avoid those types of stuff, like, so you gotta make a dummy world so you can go and redo it, and it says won't kick you out, then you don't have to lose your world and restart again. It's more of an annoyance than anything, but it's the freaking thing to understand this shithole. Oh, let's hope that world's not fucking screwed over, because I'd be fucking pissed off my mind. If that's the case, I just wasted 2 hours of the time of my day to a fucking world that just fucking went kaput because of the fucking damn ass leeches. Good, so you fucking don't have that infection on me. God, hell. Oh, no! Fucking cunt! Ugh. I'm gonna go take a divot or something on me. Where you fucking rats? Oh, that's a sea life. Sea life. Where's the other leech? I hear the fucking leech. There's a drowner. I need to put sea lanterns underneath here. We can use those prisons for it. That's a crab. My guys already got hit by the fucking bastard. Oi, there you fucking are. Ugh. Fucking leeches. Alright, so we're now back to normal-ish. I just want to go and freaking get my stuff over so we actually just go and deal with the fucking things here. I built a fence gate though. Something about it. Alright. That should be those fucking rat bastards of it. Let's go and take these guys with me. And we can actually go and get out of here. It's not really how I moved into the base over there. I guess now I gotta spam my goddamn tree garden. I gotta build sea landers underneath here, so those fuckers can't come after me. This actually makes out a fishing pole at least. Let's plant red maples. Or aspen, but we'll plant some of the red maples. Alright. So we clear our area out so actually can grow friggin' maples. That's maple wood though, but I mostly need for like for me to get maple wood. I need to get aspen or aspen. So I need more aspen.
most of our stuff is aspen based, so. And later I need to drop down, go down and replace some sea lanterns down there. We got 4 out of that batch, which is fine. Pretty close because one can give us more if one are together. Because there we got the red maple tree there. It's still maple regardless because it's maple wood. And it's by the right one we need to get more of that wood if you want to get to our building likely. As we'll see our garden for that. The parts we do need to build a mine colony are not as bad. The problem is going to the right spot, building the freaking foundation part. And going from there. Because he's a bunch of terraforming shit. Not really terrifying bunch of blocks. Which is not quite easily done, but it's a thing we gotta do for that. So I'm putting a freaking marsh colony here bad because I want to. Because it's a good spot and it makes sense. It's like in a marsh area, so there's much more chances of it. I also have like a separate ocean, like a little small water base. Eventually we'll have to go build an outpost and just go explore the fucking depths of the hell of the ocean though, but that's if we ever get to continue this. So that's a goal. Because maple's growing, the trees, fine with it. Actually should use some of the prismium crush shards. I can't even use it. I gotta turn that into like the Turtle Master. So you need a bunch of premium shards to even get yourself a sea lantern. Sea lanterns either by freaking chance of it or permisium. Or defeat one of these fucking bastards. Or enough with the fisherman, but that's just that own thing. So the mine colonies adds a much more thing to here. So it's a very interesting output, but these can start building their own fishing plane out of it. So as you get to a fishing pod or turn into an aqua thing, but for Alex mobs, but overall we don't have aquatic culture for it, but we have enough to do for fishing though. You finally take a fucking sleep. Sheesh. Anyways, you just chill on the lake and just go fishing out while we please. Cause you get these guys like a hybrid aquatic stuff. Because we have aquatic culture too. So we can get those. Because you get the access to much more stuff. You have to go to find a Neptunian or iron fishing rod to begin the process. Which is basically the same thing to make a better fishing rod for agricultural stuff. Because agricultural adds much more to the fishing stuff which we want. Besides, we could keep going on for a bit longer, but we're thinking we're good for this progress so far. But I personally just want to get like a thing because I want to do it. So we can put that away. We can actually get our iron things out of this. So show you what I mean. But I doubt you can't even cook these things. You have to cook it by stove for that. You get a live fish snack for it. But apparently you get pupfish out of it, apparently, by doing that. But this is how you use it for cooking your fish. And you cook it like that. But as I'll explain to you... Could use the gold, we really want to. I'm gonna do the gold, see how it goes. It's probably a mistake, but... Probably a mistake doing it, but again... I gotta explain what agricultural is. Because there's a much more in-depth of fishing. No, but it's really like the same thing about it. But you can actually get more stuff by doing this, weirdly enough. Because you get more aquatic cultural stuff. But one thing to also note is that it's just not just about that. It's about like finding like Neptunium. To get that, you actually have to go get yourself a loot box from Diamond. But that's like a way to go. Because you find a bunch of aquatic stuff. I mean, literally. That's why it's like much more of a ocean-based type thing is what the idea of this pack is. Because as you can tell, you get much more out of range stuff here. Just in the ocean, like there's a bunch more fish and stuff than you can imagine. Hybrid aquatic is actually much more to it. Apparently you can get with a knife and get yourself a raw fillet of fish out of this. Or make like again, fish and chips. Fillet of fish. This one here is just like to make compost. That one's a junk one. We're gonna have a light snack to it with a shrimp, but either way. It's still food to food, depends how you want to use it. Flying fish give you a raw fish meat snack, like so forth and so on. So it's just there, and plus we only have like a little small knife. I should use this little small knife for once. Oh yeah, it's in here. Get a raw fillet of fish with it. It's how it usually it's what it's packs about here so far. Very ocean based, by any means. So we can exercise, basically start on mine, where basically is our next step, really. We got cooked filet fish out of this. It's nice. Alright. And now there I was basically trying to find goddamn reeds for blueprints. We barely have anything to make besides copper, which is not good building material. It's not. Because really it's very useless for what we were doing for. You know, make a hammer, it's really not, it's really useless. Besides, even make a fucking hammer, we need a bit more than that. That's why I need more emeralds, however I gave the emeralds to the guy, which is not even enough anyways. But, that's how that works. So... we need the materials, I need reeds. I guess we're going back on the surface. Not really, we're on the surface, I mean on the beaches. On the beaches either. You say one thing about it is Promisian, so you just gotta kill those fuckers. But besides that, fine. What I do need to find is some reeds, and those can be either on the side or freaking even any of these things because they are a pain in the ass. Hope we can find a service, find some iron, or because we need, because I want to start mining, but depends when you want us to build a mine thing. I mean, I could just have like start building a path, have little square things in there, just do like a little small little quarry spot. I could actually just do that before I end the stream. Ashes, not really needed. Of course, I fell down to my doom like a dumbass. Sure. Oy. There's a reed right there. I thought the wind is nasty today. Hunter, I need you. I need more of those anyways. I got to die, but I need we have more of them. You want more stone, we could get that, but give me some more copper, give me more of that freaking coal. Mm-hmm. find some good iron here. Or a chance by thorium would be good, but I don't think I don't have that installed, which I don't want to anymore. I'm basically just trying to survive, not freaking on nuts on technology. Besides aluminum, but bauxites can't really do much about that. Yeah, I could, but I think aluminum's iron, so I mean I can make an iron aluminum helm. Hammerhead. This 12 is used to smelt down to aluminum. It's iron. I can probably use that to make 8. Not too far off. I can probably use that to make an iron helm and aluminum hammer. Prefer to have a higher tier, but no. Want some birches, we can go on some of the birch stuff. Oh, trident, drop a trident. Oh, what do you got this time for me? A T-Rack, a trident for philosophy, and a T-Reach. I'm sorry, much far better than that. Cause that's cheap shit. That's cheap. Skeletons are exploding like crazy. There's lead. I think lead can't even do even better anyways. It's iron. There's nickel. I think nickel's not even better either. It's more depends on what to do. That's nickel. Not much for it anyways. Regardless, we still need a material to make a hammer before we can begin any of our progress on mine colonies. Besides making a town hall, but besides that, I'm not going to try and make anything else. Because one thing with mine colonies, it's actually a time hog. And a resource demanding. Ooh, okay. Oh, there's an army there. I think that should be enough for what we need for now. Oh, those leeches are back. May have to push down the water levels so you can't reach my foot for some reason. There we go. There we go. Instruction paper. Hammer. It's not the... It's not those. I'm gonna start doing... I guess we have a hammer now. I thought you had a light there. Aluminum hammer. Idea, but it's something for us. Aluminum hammer, we can actually do much more excavating. Excavator would be nice to have. Alright, got the hammer. I think we're gonna make a excavator, I think. I could see. There's a bit shake off, but I think that's how we go. Large excavator. Then we take the aluminum. Aluminum excavator. We can at least dig much more faster. There we go. This excavator should now get much more digging quickly though. But that's another time. Actually got some nice little progress on our little stream here. Even though it's not as in depth, it's because it's because of how things go with this one. But also, I guess there's things to plan to do. So, either way, guys, if you guys enjoyed this little small, nice Minecraft through stream again, please follow and subscribe, and I hope